What's up, badass Black Desert Mobile fans? With Pearl Abyss giving us an event called Currently Prepare for the Battlefield of the Sun, I think it's a safe bet that we will be receiving this new content soon. In this video, I'm going to go over exactly what the Battlefield of the Sun is, as well as what you could do to be prepared, and show you exactly what it looks like inside of the Battlefield of the Sun. Now, I do want to mention that I've not had a chance myself to attend one of these, as this event is out on the Korea server, and I do enjoy my sleep, and this event does come out at 3 a.m., so I'm unable to attend this event. So I did snag some information and video clips from Koinzell and IceXGames, which I will link in the description down below. Thanks to them, I understand the content much better and can bring this video to you. I noticed that IceXGames did just come out with a video about Battlefield of the Sun, which was informative, and I recommend checking that out as well. I did also snag some good footage video from Koinzell. He did get rid of his account, but he did make a recent video showcasing the Fletcher, which I will show a little bit during this video. Again, be sure to check them out. And with that being said, let's dive right in. Up first, we're going to take a look at the user interface before you actually enter the Battlefield of the Sun. You can find this on the left in the Arena tab next to Remoteness and Arena itself. On the left, once you click on this tab, you will see Season Rewards. These Season Rewards reset weekly, and you need 3 out of 5 wins to get the maximum rewards. And the benefits on the left, which I will cover here in just a second, you get for 5 days of the Season Rewards. At least that's what it says. The rewards are, if you get 1 win, you get 50 AP and DP and 250 HP for the 5 days. If you get 2 wins, you get 75 AP and DP and 375 HP. And if you get 3 wins, you get 100 AP and DP and 500 HP for the week. That's pretty crazy. Again, I believe these reset weekly, so they do reset weekly, and you get 5 entries per week. It says that on the right. Below that, you do get additional rewards. These rewards are based off of your rank inside of each Battlefield of the Sun as a victory. The rewards for this section is always Medals of Honor. If you get a win, you get a base 30 Medals of Honor. If you get ranks 1 through 10, you get 10 medals, additional Medals of Honor on top of the 30. If you get ranked 11th through 20th, you get 8 Medals of Honor. And if you get ranked 21 through 30th, you get 6 additional Medal of Honor tokens. So you're going to try to get a win and get as many points / kills inside as possible for maximum rewards. Now, in order to enter the Battlefield of the Sun, you will need a few items. These items vary currently. On the Korean server, it is dimensional fragments, but I highly doubt that it will be dimensional fragments when we receive this globally. When this first launched on the Korean server, it required experience scrolls, which can be farmed from Hadum. In order to enter, you can either use silver, 10 million silver, or experience scrolls. The first level only requires silver, which is your free option. The second, third, fourth, and fifth levels are going to require experience scrolls. Each level increases the number of scrolls required, and I believe at max level initially when we get it, it's going to be 150 experience scrolls, which can be farmed in just a few hours in Hadum. So I would recommend stockpiling a few hundred of these scrolls to be able to enter Battlefield of the Sun at max level, maximum of 5 times a week. The benefit of using these scrolls, every level increase increases the Black Spirit Rage damage by a percentage, as well as your health. Lastly, it also increases the rewards gain. The cost is that it's a bet. The bet is that if you win, you gain the extra rewards. If you lose out on the experience scrolls and gain nothing. So be sure to stockpile experience scrolls and try to win every Battlefield of the Sun so you can maximize these rewards. Yeah, I'm sure down the road they will change this to dimensional fragments, but at the moment I don't think they will start off with that. Alright, once inside, you will see a lot of different players joining, and you can get this UI, so if you die, you get this UI. You can also click this while you're still alive with the options in the top right. There are different numbers for each team, so for example, red color for the shrines is 1 and 2, and blue color is 3 and 4. These are shrines. The more shrines you get, the better your buffs are. The better your buffs are, the more damage you do, etc. The blue team, like I said, starts with Shrine 3 and 4. The red team, 1 and 2. There are 2 objectives inside the Battlefield of the Sun. The first objective is to get as many shrines as possible and hold these shrines. You can take enemy shrines. The shrines do multiple things. Number 1, you can spawn at these shrines. So if you take a one of the other team's shrines, you can spawn on their side, which means you're closer to the fight when you do spawn instead of having to run far. The second objective is to kill the enemy bosses in the middle. The team with the most kills at the end, whoever kills their 2 bosses first wins. You do get points from killing enemy players as well as the boss in the middle. There's 2 bosses that spawn in the middle, and the percent can be seen at the top of the screen for each team, blue and red, so you can see where the enemy's boss is at as far as kill-wise and yours. If you die, you'll be shown this screen and given the opportunity to spawn at whichever shrine you choose and your team holds. This is beneficial to hold a shrine and spawn closer to enemy teams, so you do want to use them wisely, like I said. At the bottom of the screen, you can see AP and DP buffs. 1% currently, these increase based off of how many times you die. Every time you die, this increases until you kill someone. Then it resets to 0%. So if you kill 3 people and die and come back in here, it'll be 1%. If you go back out, kill 3 more people, die, come back, it'll always be 1% buff. If you just go back out and die, don't kill anybody, die, don't kill anybody, die, don't kill anybody, it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 10% if you just continuously die. So that will help lower CP players, which is a little nice. So this will, help you guys out. Speaking of CP and combat power, I know there is a bracket for Battlefield of the Sun for Korea. I would think globally we get the brackets as well. That way it's a bit more fun and fair. That way you're not going against players that are 20k CP and you're 15k CP and so on. So let's hope they bring that option to us globally. On a side note, there is contribution reward depending on how much you've contributed, which means killing more enemies to get better rewards. The more enemies you kill, the more points you get. There's also a commander's weapon. This weapon increases the attack power of anyone wielding it. I believe there can only be 1 weapon per team. In order to acquire the weapon, I believe as well, it says the first person on each team that's acquired 3,500 points. If the person wielding this weapon dies, they drop it, and an ally has a chance to pick it up, and that ally then gets the buffs and the weapons. If they die, it redrops, and so on. I believe, like I said, it's only 1 person per team, but don't quote me on that. And I believe it's I do see where it says you have to have at least 3,500 points. I believe you might be able to kill one of the enemy team bosses and acquire a weapon as well. Not 100% sure with the translation. It isn't the greatest. I do know that there is a commander's weapon, though, and I do know that if you have to get to 3,500 points, you can acquire one. A quick rant/side note, and that is, when will the Battlefield of the Sun be time-wise? Currently, for the Korean servers, it's available Wednesday and Thursday from 20:30 to 21:30, and Saturday and Sunday from 19:30 to 21:30. If we get these time slots, I'm going to be the first one to say that Pearl Abyss is clueless with their time slots of events. We've had midnight events for months, which means many players cannot attend the events, and many more players have quit simply because they cannot attend the events. I remember back when they came out with Node Wars initially, they were at 1 a.m. Literally 1 a.m., 2-hour-long event, and initially they would take an hour, hour and a half, so you would have people up till 2:30 in the morning. I can't tell you how many people quit the game within the first few months because Pearl Abyss doesn't understand that their event time slots are horrendous. Like they offer a lot of good stuff in their games, but their event time slots are horrendous. Give us a 1600 time slot. Imagine how many people would be able to attend a 1600 event time slot that's PvP based, or even whatever the case may be. They'd have much bigger attendance, much more people enjoying the game, and then those people would be able to enjoy the rewards. Not just the people that are on the West Coast, that it's not midnight for them, it's a 9 p.m. event, so it's much more attainable. They definitely need to make these events earlier. I think between 16 and 1800 is a very good time slot, but again, they're not going to listen to me. That's just my little rant. Lastly, they also will add additional items to purchase with your Medal of Honor from the Medal of Honor vendor. When they launched Battlefield of the Sun on the Korean server, they added red totems and added the items needed for these red totems in the Medal of the Honor shop. So they might be bringing red totems with the Battlefield of the Sun in just 5 days. It is very possible. If not, it is something they might add down the road. Either way, you're going to want to stockpile your Medal of Honor tokens. that is the guide for Battlefield of the Sun. That gives us a little bit of an overview on what you can expect when it does come out. Make sure you save some experience scrolls over the next couple days. That way you're best prepared to maximize those rewards. Obviously, you have a chance to lose them. I don't think 150 experience scrolls is too big of a deal. It's not giving you too much of a experience bump, especially if you're level 85. It's giving you, 0.2% experience, so it's not too dramatic if you do lose it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, if you've enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Smash that like button on your way out. I appreciate it. And with that being said, I will see you next time.